Why is sampling and quantization is required? So, to convert analog signals into digital signals. Sampling which deals with the study of time axis. Let's solve some questions. First one, let's see this question. Integration of minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power of minus t delta of t 2t minus 2 into dt, where delta t is a Dirac delta. So, find out the location. T is equal to 1. T is equal to 2 by 2. So, 1, 1. Therefore, the 5 into triangle of t by 10. So, what is the formula? Triangle minus 10 denominator. Minus 10 less than t less than 10. So it will be 0 at else. So let's plot the graph. It will be varying from minus 10 to plus 10. Midpoint will be the 5. Next problem. 5 into triangle of 2t plus 50 divided by 40. It is a numerator and it is the denominator. First, the triangle of minus 40. Numerator 2t plus 50. Denominator plus 40. It will be 0 at else. So, first subtract by plus 50 and divide by 2. You will get triangle minus 90 less than 2t, minus 90 less than 2t less than minus 10. After dividing, you will get triangle of minus 45 less than t less than minus 5. For 0, it will be else. So, let's plot the graph. It is a graph from minus 45 minus 5 at it will be the 5 point. So the to find out the midpoint, take minus 45 plus of minus 5 divided by 2, it will become 50 by 2. So the answer will be minus 25. So the 25 will be the midpoint. So next one, 5 into delta of 2t plus 10 by 50. So this is the triangle, minus 50 denominator less than numerator less than denominator. For 0, it will be else. Solve this equation. Minus 50 less than 2t plus 10 less than 50. You will get minus 30 less than t less than 20. So triangle of minus 30 less than t less than 20. For 0, it will be else. So let's plot this graph. Here this minus 30 plus 20. Midpoint, upper point will be the 5. To find now, we have to find out the midpoint. What is the formula? Minus 30 plus 20 divided by 2. So the answer will be minus 5. Here the minus 5 is the midpoint. Next, find out the value of the given function. See, here we have two. We have both rectangular as well as triangle. 3 into rectangular of 2t plus 15 by 30 plus 4 into triangle of 3t plus 15 by 200 at t will be the 10. They have given t value also 10. First we solve the 3 rectangular of 2t plus 15 by 30. So first 3 minus the numerator by denominator by 2, minus 30 by 2 less than numerator less than denominator. Then solve this equation. You will get minus 15 less than 2t plus 15 less than 15. At 0 it will be else. Then now we solve this equation. You will get 3 minus 15 less than t less than 0. At 0 it will be the else. They have asked at the t is equal to 10. At the t is equal to 10 and rectangle is equal to 10. Next, 4 into triangle of 3t plus 15 by 20. So we know that formula, triangle of 1 minus numerator divided by denominator. So this is the formula. 4 into 1 minus numerator 3t plus 15 by denominator will be 20. Solve this at t is equal to 10. Substitute where t is equal to 10. 4 into mod of 1 minus 3 into t value will be 10. So 3 into 10 plus 15 by 2. You will get the answer of 3.1. So the answer will be 0 plus 3.1 is equal to 3.1. Here the rectangle value will be 0. It is not 10. Here the rectangle value will be 0. So 0 plus 3.1. So the answer will be 3.1. Next, let's see the two formulas. Equation for the triangular function a into numerator a into triangle of numerator by denominator, a into square bracket 1 minus magnitude of numerator by denominator. Next, we will now discuss about the ramp function. Ramp function. This is the graph t versus r of t, where t is equal to 0. In the ramp function, we will get straight line. What is the formula? R of t is equal to t into u of t. R of t is equal to t into when u of t formula will be, where t is less than 0 means it will be 1. If t is greater than 0 means it will be 1. If t is less than 0 means it will be 0. So multiply this outside t into inside, we'll get t when t is greater than 0, it will be 0 when t is less than 0. So let's see some problems. R of 2t into r of into 2t. How to write this in a ramp signal means take this 2t outside, u of 2t. So r of 2t. That's r of 3t plus 6. Similar, take 3t plus 6 outside, u of 3t plus 6. Same. Next, r of 40. Take 40 outside, u of 40. 4 into r of 2t plus 6. Take 4 outside and take this 2t plus 6. 2t plus 6, u of 2t plus 6. R of 40 plus 7 means take 40 plus 7, u of 40 plus 7. Let's see some one formal problem. R of 40 plus 7 is equal to 40 plus 7 into u of 40 plus 7. 40 plus 7. See, solve this equation. 40 plus 7 is equal to 0 means you will get a t will be greater than minus 7 by 4 for 1. So here t will be greater than minus 7 by 4 for 1, 0, it will be else. So at a t is equal to minus 7 by 4, the slope will be plus 4. Differentiate this. Slope s is equal to 4t. You will get 4. So therefore the slope will be 4. Next problem. 4 into 2t plus 3, u of 2t plus 3. Multiply this 4 with 2, 8t plus 12, u of 2t plus 3. Here we will take 80 plus 2, 8t plus 12 outside. Solve this equation. 2t plus 3 is equal to 2t plus 3 is equal to 0 means t is greater than minus 2 by 3. If 0, it will be t value will be minus less than t. So what is the value of minus 2 by 3 means minus 1.5. So it is moving along like this. So you will get to find out the slope, s is equal to 8t means s is equal to 8. Therefore the slope will be 8. Slope will be 8. Next, 3r into 2t plus 9. Right in ramp signal means 3 into 2t plus 9 is u of 2t plus 9. Multiply this 3 with 2, you will get 60 plus 27 u of 2t plus 9. Take this 60 plus 27 outside. Next, equate this equation. 2t plus 9, it is not in, this is equal to, it will equal to 0 means t will be less than minus 9 by 2. So we are plotting at 9 by 2 minus 9 by 2. It is along the slope will be the 6. We will have positive 6 getting. Therefore the slope will be positive 6. So I have written this. At 1 place we have to multiply this. 60 plus 27 when t is greater than minus 9 by 2. It will be 0 when t will be the less than minus 9 by 2. Next question. Minus 4 or 2t minus 6. See this. Multiply this 4 with the 2 and 6. We will get minus 8t plus 24 u of minus 2t minus 6. Take minus 8t plus 24 outside. Next, it will be 1. And then you solve this equation. You will get t greater than 3. For 0, t will be the less than 3. Multiply this with 1. You will get minus 80t plus 24 when t is greater than 3. It will be 0 when t is less than 3. Let's plot. We are with the t value is positive, therefore we will get on the positive axis the value will be 3 and the 8 will be minus 8. So the slope will be the minus 8. So it is going like this. So next one is a steps functions. So first I will tell you how to write the step function. See, this is the 0 and it is jumping towards the 5. So therefore 5 into u of t. See this next. See here below the 3 and above we are getting, it is jumping from 3 to 7. Therefore 7 into u of t minus 3. See this minus 4 and it is jumping to minus 7. Therefore minus 7 into u of t plus 4. Minus 7 into u of t plus 4. See, first it is minus 3 and it is jumping to plus 7 and moving forward to the minus 7 and it is jumping down to plus 10. So first take this 7 into u of t minus of minus 3 plus take the minus 7 outside, u of t plus 10. Therefore 7 into u of t plus 3 minus into minus plus minus plus into minus minus 7u into t minus 10. Next, see this problem. In this they have given minus 2 is jumping minus 2, minus 5, plus 2 and plus 7. For location 2, here for the minus location 2 it is jumping for down to 5. At location 5 it will be as 15 because we have to add 10 plus 5. The value will be 15. At location 7 it will be 10 because the above axis the value is 10. At location 7 the d value will be the 10. Let's write. See, minus 5 into u of t minus 2 plus 15 into u of t minus 5 minus 10 into u of, it is a 5, sorry, minus 10 into u of t minus 7. Rearrange the above equations. Minus 5 into u of t minus 2 plus 15 into u of minus u 15 into u of t minus 2 minus 10 into u of t minus 7. Next one is a ramp signal. Let's see some problems. 2 into r of t is equal to 2 into t of u into t. At t we have taken 0 means it will be 0 and the slope will be the 2. Next, 5 into r of t minus 3. 5 into r of t minus 3 means is equal to 5 into t minus 3 u of t minus 3. Take t minus 3 outside and multiply with 5. 5 into t of minus 3. Solve this equation. You will get a t is greater than 3 and it will 0. It will be t will be the less than 3. So the value of the t is positive means 3. The slope will be the 5. Next, and see this form problem. Minus 7 is jumping to 5 and it is constant 5 and once again jumping to plus 7. So I write this equation for the given signal. First 5 into u of t of minus 7 plus of minus 5 u of t minus 7 because it is jumping down. So we will get minus, here we will get plus. So 5 into u of t plus 7 minus 5 into u of t minus 7. So this is the last equation. 3 into r of t is equal to 3t into u of t at t is equal to 0. See, so at t is equal to 0 we have to plot. Differentiate this above equation. Differentiation of 3t will be the 3. Therefore the slope will be 3. Let's see this problem. Here t versus f of t. See, at location minus 5 we are getting plus 10. At location minus 4 we are getting minus 10. At location plus 4 we are getting minus 10. At location 5 we are getting plus 10. So by seeing the above numbers we can write the signal. So at 10 into r of t of minus 5. So minus 10 into t of minus 4. At minus 10 r of t minus 4. At plus 10 r of t plus 5. Let's once again we solve this equation. 10 into r of t plus 5 minus 10 into r of t plus 4 minus 10 into r of 10 into r of t minus 4 plus 10 into r of t plus 5. So this is the final equation. See this next problem. It is jumping from minus 5 to minus 10 and it is jumping from plus 10 to plus 5. We will write for the unit step function. See, first it is jumping from minus 10 to 5 to minus 10. It is jumping from minus 5 to minus 10. So take this minus 10. Minus 10 into u of t of minus 5. Next, see this. Minus plus 10 to, it is jumping to plus 5. Downside, therefore, minus 10 into u of t minus 5. Therefore, minus 10 into u of t plus 5 minus of 10 into u of t plus 5. Let's see for the ramp signal. So first we have to calculate this 2. How you get this 2 means 10 into 10 for plus add first this 10, see this 10, this 10. So 10 plus 10 will be 25 plus 5 will be 10. Therefore 10 ones are 10 twos are. So we get the value here is a 2. We have to find out like this. So 2r into t of minus 5 minus 2r into t of minus 5. So once again let's write this equation. 2r into t plus 5 minus 2r into t minus 5. So now combine this both ramp signal as well as unit signal. You will get the final equation as a minus 10 u of t plus 5 minus 10 into u of t minus 5 plus 2r of t plus 5 minus 2r into t minus 5. Here I have written how to find out the slope as I have mentioned the above. Width is 5 plus 5, it will be the 10. Height will be the 10 plus 10, it is 20. Therefore, h by w will be 20 by 10 as I mentioned earlier. Therefore, the slope will be 2. Next, see the problem. See the problem. This is the given problem. Here, solve this problem. At location minus 5, we will get a plus 2. At location 0, the value will be 4, minus 4. At plus 5, the value will be minus 2. So let's write my 2 into r of t minus of minus 5 minus 4 of, it will becomes 0 plus 2 of t minus 5. Therefore, 2 into r of t plus 5 minus 4 into r of t plus 2 into r of t minus 5. So how to find out this minus 4 means final minus initial. Final we have minus 2, initial we have plus 2. Therefore, the value will be minus 4. Here we got that minus 4. Differentiation of the signal at a discontinuity. The formula will be minus infinity to t delta r of into d alpha. So it will be the t is greater than 0 means it will be the 1. At t will be the less than 0 means it will be 0. The final signal will be minus infinity to t delta of alpha into d alpha is equal to u of t. Delta of t is equal to the differentiation of u of t. Let's solve some problems. 50 into triangle of minus 2t plus 10 by 15. Let's delta into triangle means minus 50 less than numerator minus 20 minus 20 plus 10 less than 50. Subtract by 40 divide by 2. You will get minus 60 less than minus 20 less than t 40. Divide by 2. 30 less than t less than minus 20. At 0 it will be the else. So plot the graph. It is from minus 30 plus 30 to minus 20. So here the plus 30 to 20. You will get, so find out the midpoint. 30 minus 20 divided by 2 means 10 by 2. The midpoint will be plus 5. Next, see the next question. See this diagram. At 2 is equal to 2 is 5. At 0 it will be 4. At 5 is equal to minus 2. So 2 into r of t of minus 5 minus 4 into r of t, and at minus 2 it will be the r of t minus 5. Rewrite this above equation. 2 into r of t plus 5 minus 4 into r of t minus 2 into r of t minus 5. So last equation. See this problem here. It is starting from minus 20 u of t minus 10, t minus of minus 10. For minus 20 into u of t minus 10, it is plus, therefore only t minus 10. So minus 20 into u of t plus 10 minus 20 into u of t minus 10. This is the final equation for unit step function. For ramp function, here we find out the value. We will get 2. Therefore 2 into r of t of minus 10 minus into 2 into r of t minus 10. So 2 into r into t plus 10 minus of 2 into r into t minus 10. Now we have to combine both unit and ramp signals. Minus 20 into u of t plus 10 minus 20 into u of t minus 10 plus 2 r of t plus 10 minus 2 r of t minus 10. So how to find out the slope here means to add the 20 plus 20. We add this 20 and this 20 will get 40. Add this 10 and this 10 you will get 20. Therefore height by width you will get 40 by 20 means answer slope will be 2. So next we will see practical delta function. A into delta of at is equal to 1 by mod of a delta dot dash of t. Delta dash of a into t will be 1 divided by a into mod a delta dash of t. For a square into delta double dash into at 1 divided by a square into mod of a delta double dash into t. A cube into delta triple dash at is equal to 1 by a cube into mod a delta of triple dash into t. It will continues up to the n. Therefore a into n delta of n into at is equal to 1 divided by e to the power of n into mod a delta of n in n of t. Delta of n a of t is equal to 1 divided by e to the power of n into mod of a delta n of t. So let's solve some problems. Delta of 2t plus 5 a. C. What will be the answer from A, B, C, D? C. What is the delta dash of 2t plus 5 for single differentiation? It will be 1 divided by 2 into mod of 2 delta dash of t plus 5 by 2. How we will get this t plus 5 by 2 means find out the location. T is equal to 5 by 2. So answer will be B. Delta double dash of 5 t. Therefore 1 divided by 5 square into mod of 5. So 1 divided by 25 of 5 mod of 5 delta double dash of t. For nth derivation of delta of at plus b, del to the power of n at plus b is equal to 1 divided by a to the power of n into mod of a into del to the power of n into t plus b by a. Let's solve some problems. Delta dash of 3t plus 10. So take this 3. 1 divided by, for a single differentiation, 3 into mod of 3. And delta dash of t plus, find out the t location, you will get 10 by 3. Next, delta dash of minus 2t plus 5. So for it is a double differentiation means we will get square. Minus 2 whole square into mod of 2. Delta double dash of, find out the location, you will get minus 5 by 2. Next, delta of minus 3t plus 9. Take this 3 outside. It is for a single differentiation means 1 divided by minus 3 mod of 3. With the location of this will be t is equal to 9 by 3. Minus 9 by 3. Therefore 1 divided by minus 3 of minus 3. Delta of 3 minus 3. So the final answer will be minus 1 by 9. Delta of t plus 3. T minus 3. Next, delta of 2t plus 6. Here the single differentiation means 1 divided by 2 into mod of 2 delta of 2t plus 6. So 1 divided by 2 means 1 by 4. Delta of, here the find out the location, t will be 3. Delta of t plus 3. So what is the main formula? Delta double dash of a into t is equal to 1 divided by a square into a delta double dash of t. Let's solve some problems. See this question. Minus infinity to infinity x of t into delta dash of 2t plus 9 into dt. Write this question first. Here the t value location will be minus 4 by 4.5. So here 1 by 4. Here 2 into 2 will be 4. 1 by 4 into delta dash of t plus 9 by 2. Therefore 1 by 4 into the differentiation of x of t, where t will be minus 4.5. Next, see the question. Minus infinity to integration of minus infinity to plus infinity x of t into delta dash of minus 3t plus 9 into dt. First, x of t will be remain same. It is for single differentiation means 1 divided by minus 3 mod of minus 3 delta of t minus 3 into dt. Find out the location. Location will be 3. Integration of minus infinity to plus infinity x of t into minus 1 by 9 delta of t minus 3, where location will be 3. The answer will be minus 1 by 9 differentiation of x of t, where t is equal to 3. Next, integration of minus infinity to plus infinity 4t cube delta of double dash 2t plus 4 into dt. So let's take where here the double dash means 1 divided by 2 whole square mod of 2. So it will be remains same. So this value will be 1 by 8 into double differentiation of 4t cube. Take the t location will be minus 2. Therefore 1 by 8 into 4 cube will be 24 into t. At t will be minus 2. So substitute this, you will get minus 6 value. Next 4 integration of minus infinity to plus infinity 4 cos into 2t delta of triple dash 4t plus 4 into delta t dt. Find out where location will be 1, where therefore t is will be 1. So integration of minus infinity to plus infinity 4 into cos of 2t. Here 4 here the triple differentiation means 4 whole cube into mod of 4. So we'll get delta of triple dash into 4t at plus 1. So 4 cos 2t will be remain same. 4 cube will be 64 into mod of 4, where t is equal to minus 1. So here 4 will be get cancelled. So we will get 4 into 1 divided by 4 cube into mod of 4. Here 1 4 get cancelled means 1 divided by 4 cube into minus 1 will be remain same. 2 difference d cube by dt cube of cos 2t will be 8 sin 2t at t is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 into 8 sin of 2t. So if solve this, take minus 1. 8 into sin of minus 2 divided by 64, where t is equal to 1 means 1 minus 1 means minus 1 into 2 will be minus 2. Therefore the final answer will be sin of 2 divided by 8. This is the final answer. Next, delta dash of minus 30 plus 5. So take this outside means here 1 by 3. It will comes as a 1 by 3. Delta dash of t of minus 5 by 3. Delta double dash of minus 40 plus 16. See, this is a double differentiation means minus 4 whole square mod of 4. Double differentiation of delta double dash will be t minus 4. So in this is the triple differentiation means this is the cube. 1 divided by minus 5 whole cube into mod of minus 5 delta triple dash of t minus 9 by 5. So 1 divided by minus 125 into minus, this is cube. This is a cube, not square. Minus 125 into mod of minus 5 delta triple dash of t minus 9 by 5. So 1 divided by multiply this minus 125 with minus 5, we will get 1 divided by minus 625 of delta triple dash of t minus 9 by 5. Next, integration of minus 2 to plus 9 5t square delta dash of t minus 11 into dt. So the location will be t is equal to plus 11. So plus 11 is this is a 9 from minus 2. Therefore the plus is not in the integration limit. So the answer will be 0. Next one, integration of 2 to 5 3t square of 3t square delta dash of 2t minus 6 into dt. See here, find out the first location. T will be plus 3. Put that value at a t place. Integration of 2 to 5 3t square into 1 divided by 2 for single dash 2 into mod of 2 into delta of t minus 6 by 2. 3t square it will 2 into 2 will be 4. Delta dash of t value will be here. T will be 3. Therefore t minus 3. 1 divided by 4 into minus 1 differentiation of 3t square it will comes here at t is equal to 3. So the differentiation of 3 square will be 6. So 60 we have at t is equal to 3 minus 1 into 1 by 4 into take this 3 as it 3. Therefore 6 into 3 will be 18. Therefore minus 1 into 45. It was a 45 minus 45. Here the 1 4 ones are 4.5 different divide 1. And when we will divide this 4 with 18, we will get a 4.5. Therefore the answer will be minus 4.5. Next, see elementary discrete signals unit step sequence. What is the n will be less than or equal to 0 when 1, n will be sorry, n is greater than or equal to 0 means it is 1. If n is less than 0 means the value will be 0. Let's solve some problems. 5 into u of 2n plus 6. Take 5 outside. Solve this equation by putting 0. 2n plus 6 less than or greater than or equal to 0 for 1. For 0 it will be less than 0. Next, let's see. 5 into u of 2n plus 6. We have created this. Now we have to solve this. When we get 1, when 2n plus 6 greater than or equal to 0 means n will be greater than or equal to minus 3. If 0 means n will be less than the minus 3. So let's see. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus plus 0. The value will be 5. Constant 5 value. Next question. 3 into u of 2n minus 9. Take 3 outside. So solve this equation by putting greater than or equal to 0. Then we will get 4.5. So at 0 it will be n will be less than 4.5. Multiply this 3 with 1 means at 3 it will be n greater than or equal to 4.5. At 0 it will be n will be the less than 4.5. So at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, the value is we are getting at 5 more than 4.5. So we have to plot at 5 and 6. The value will be 3. Next, 5 into u of minus 4n plus 9. Take 5 outside. Solve this equation by putting greater than or equal to 4n plus 9 greater than or equal to 0. So the value will be n greater than or equal to 2.25. At 0 it will be n will be less than of 2.25. So let's plot this. Where it is from starting means it is starting from 2.25, positive 2.25. So from we will take 2. 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. The all value will be 5. Here I have written, multiply this 5 with 1 means we will get 5 when n greater than or equal to 2.25. At 0 it will be less than 2. Let round up this. At 5 it will be n is greater than 2. At 0 n will be less than 2. Next, fourth one, 5 into u of 8n plus 6. Here we will get 5. Solve this equation. You will get n greater than minus 1.33. At 0, n will be less than 1.33. So, it is starting from minus 1 means we can take from 2. At minus 2, minus 3, the value will be 5.0. Let's unit impulse sequence. Delta of n will be when n is equal to 0, it will be 1. At 0, n is not equal to 0. So this is a plot. At 0, it will be 1. Let's take some examples. Delta of 2 into n. 2n will be 0 when it will be 1. At 0, it will be 2n will be less than 0. Next, delta of n plus 2.5. If n plus 2.5 is equal to 0, n is equal to minus 2.5. It is not considered. The answer is always 0 because in this we consider only the integers. Here the 2.5 is not an integer. Hence answer will be 0. Delta of n plus 4.5. Here n plus 4.5 is equal to 0 means we will get n as a minus 4.5. At 0 it will be else. You see this answer also 0 because here we are getting is non-integer number. It is not an integer number. Therefore the answer will be 0. Delta of 4n plus 3. In this at 1, let's solve this problem. 4n plus 3 is equal to 0 means you will get n is equal to minus 3 by 4. At 0 it will be else. So this answer also always 0 because we are getting a negative number. So this is not an integer number. So the answer will be 0. Next one, delta of n plus 6.8. At 1, n plus 6.8 is equal to 0. We will get n is equal to minus 6.8 at the value of 1. At 0 it will be n. This is also 0 value because it is a non-integer number. Because in this we consider only the integer numbers. So it is also always 0. Next one, point delta of 4n plus 16. Take 5 outside. Equate this equation, we will get minus 4. At 0 it will be else. 5 at n will be n is equal to minus 4. At 0 it will be else. So at minus 4, from we have to plot from minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. It will be remains as a 5. Let's see this formula. A into delta of n plus b. N will be minus b by a. If minus b by a is not an integer number, then the value will be 0, as I mentioned earlier. If minus b by a is an integer, then we have to see this. At n is equal to minus b by a, 0, it will be else. 3 into delta of 2n plus 3. First find out the location. Location will be minus 3 by 2. The answer will be 0 always because it is a non-integer number. Next one, 4 into delta of 4n plus 4. Here also the value will be minus 1. But here we have to take 4 outside. At 1 it will be minus 1. At 0 it will be else. 4 at n will be minus 1. At 0 it will be else. 5 into delta of 2n plus 9. Here the n will be minus 9 by 2. Here the non-integer number, therefore the answer will be 0 always. 6 into delta of 3n plus 8. N is equal to minus 8 by 3. Here also it is a non-integer number, therefore the answer will be 0. 10 into delta of 5n plus 10. Here the n value will be minus 2. So the answer will be, this is also 0 always. Next, 15 into delta of 3n plus 9. N will be minus 3. At 15 it will be minus 3. At 0 it will be else. This problem answer will be also 0 always because here the n value will be non-integer. It is not an integer, therefore the answer will be 0. So let's see, draw the signal for the given problem. At delta of n plus delta of n minus 1 plus delta of n minus 2 and delta of n minus 3. First we will find out the location. It will be 0, it will be 1, it will be 2, and it will be the 3. So we have to plot along 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 3. We will get the value as a 1, 1, 1. Next one, summation of k is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Delta n into 1 is equal to 1. Means we here the location will be n is equal to 0. So it will comes like this. Next, summation of n is equal to 2 to 3, where delta n is 0. Means in the summation there is no 0. Therefore the answer will be 0. Next, here see this. Summation of n is equal to 5 to 10. Delta of 2n minus 9, where n is equal to 9 by 2. Here from in the summation limit there is no value of 9 by 2. Therefore the answer will be 0. Summation of n is equal to 3 to 9. So the value is lying in the, so the location will be 5, means it is coming in the summation limit. Therefore the value will be therefore the value will be 1 because we have to take 1 with the n behind the n. So 4 by 1 will be 4. Next, see this, x of n into delta n. What is the value? Here first you have to see location will be n is equal to 0, means x of 0 into delta of n. X of n into delta of n minus 3 means here the location will be plus 3. X of 3 into delta of n minus 3. X of n into delta of 4n plus 16, n is equal to minus 4. Therefore x of minus 4 into delta of 4n plus 16. We have to just place the n value at the place of n. So we will get x of minus 4 into delta of 4n plus 16. X of n into delta of 2n plus 9. The value will be minus 9 by 2. This is 0 because we consider only integers. It is not an integer. Next, 3n square delta of 2n plus 3. Here also n is equal to minus 3 by 2. We consider only the positive integers. It is a negative integer. It is not an integer. Therefore this is a 0 always. So here 3n square into delta of 2n plus 3, where we are getting n value as a minus 3 by 2. Therefore the value will be 0 always. 8n plus 9 delta of 3n plus 3, where n location will be minus 1. So let's substitute 8 into n plus 9. Take minus 1 at n. You will get minus 8 plus 9. So the answer will be 1. Then multiply this. 1 into delta of 3n plus 3. Next, 4n plus 5 delta of 2n plus 8. First find out the location. It will be the minus 4. 4n plus 5. Substitute at n place minus 4. You will get minus 16 plus 5. Therefore the value will be minus 11. Minus 11 into delta of 2n plus 8. Next, summation of minus infinity to plus infinity 2n square plus 5 into delta of 3n plus 2. The n value will be minus 2 by 3. Hence, n value is not in the summation limit. Therefore, the answer will be 0. Here, summation of n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. 13 delta of 3n plus 3. The value of n will be 1. Therefore, the answer will be 13. Next, Summation of n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, 4n square plus 9, delta of 3n plus 3, n will be minus 1. So let's substitute the n value as a minus 1 in. So 4n square plus 9 at n minus 1 means 4 plus 9. The value will be 13. 13 into delta of 3n plus 3. Summation of n is equal to 3 to 10, 2n square plus 3. Delta of 3n plus 6, where n is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 is not in the summation limit. Therefore, the value will be answer 0. Summation of n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, 5n square into delta of n minus 3, where location will be n is equal to plus 3. So substitute that 3 at n value, we will get 5, 9. So 5 into 9 will be 45. 45 into delta of n minus 3. Next, summation of n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, 3n plus 5, delta of 2n plus 3. First find out the location of minus 3 by 2. So n is non-integer number. Therefore, the answer will be 0. Summation of n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, 4n square of delta of 2n plus 4. We are getting minus 2. 4 and take minus 2 in the place of n. 4 into minus 2 whole square. 4 into 4 will be 16. Therefore, 16 delta of 2n plus 4. Next, summation of n is equal to 2 to 3, 3n plus 6 at delta of 2n plus 4. We are getting n value as a 2. It is in the summation limit. Take a 2 in the place of n. 3 into 2 plus 6. Therefore, the answer will be 6 plus 6. Therefore, the answer will be 12. 12 into delta of 2n plus 4. Next, see here we have get value as a 12, but that 12 is not present in the summation limit. Therefore, the answer will be 0. See, 0 because the value is not in the summation limit. Next, summation of minus 5 to 6, 3n square delta of 2n plus 5. So the value will be, location will be n is equal to minus 5 by 2. So here the n is equal to minus 5 by 2 is non-integer number. Therefore, the answer will be 0. Summation of n is equal to minus 2 to 9, 4n square delta of 4n plus 16. Here we get the location as a minus 4. So keep this minus 4 in the place of n. 4 into minus 4 will be 64. 64 into delta of 4n plus 16. See, here they have mentioned we get 64 value, but that 64 is not in the summation limit. Therefore, the answer will be 0. Summation of n is equal to minus 5 to 6, 4n plus 9, where delta of 3n plus 9. First we find out the location. N will be minus 3. So substitute that 3 in n value. 4 into minus 3 plus 9. 4 into 3 will be minus 12 plus 9. So we will get minus 3. Minus 3 into delta of 3n plus 9. Let's discuss about basic operations of signals and system. There are mainly 3 types of operation. First one is the time shifting, time scaling, and time inversion. First one is a time shifting. First you have to observe. See here y of t is equal to x of t minus 7. So at, in this t will be 0. Therefore y of 0 we will get as a minus 7. See, the x of minus 7 is moving from my negative to 0. So it is a time shifting. This is the right shift. See this, I will give an example. Yn is equal to x of n minus 3. Put 0 at n. What you will get? Y of 0 when x will be minus 3. So the value is moving from minus to 0. Therefore, it is a right shift. The negative value is moving towards to the 0. Therefore, it is a right shift. Next, we will discuss the left shift. Y of t is equal to x of t plus 3. So first take 0. Y of 0 will be x of 3. Let's see this with example. Y of n is equal to x of n plus 5. Y take first 0. Y of 0 will be x of 0 plus 5. So y of 0 will be 5. Therefore, the value is moving from positive to 0. The value is moving from positive to 0. Therefore, it is called as a left shift. See here, I will explain here. If the value is moving from in the what happens in the right shift means if the value is moving from negative to 0, it is a right shift. If the value is moving from positive value to 0, from positive value towards to the 0, then it will be the left shift. So I think you people have got some clarity about this. See, if the value that may be -4, -6, -2, that may be anything. If this minus values is moving towards to the 0, then it is a right shift. If the positive numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, like these numbers, if they are moving from positive to 0, then that will be the left shift. Next one is a time scaling. So in this time scaling, basically we will see two types. First one is a compress and another one is expand. What happens in a compress? Y of 0 will be x of 0, y of 1 will be 2, y of 2 will be 4. Here multiplying with the same number. 2 into 2 will be 4, 3 into 2 will be 6, 5 into 2 will be 10. We have to multiply with 2. 5 into 2 will be 10, 3 into 2 will be 6, 2 into 2 will be 4, 1 into 2 will be 2. So this is a compress. What about expand? Expand y of t is equal to x of t by 2. We have to deduct. Y of 0 will be 0. Y of 1 means you have to take x of 1 by 2. So we have to take t value is 1 means 1 by 2. Y of 1 value will be x of 0.5. 1 by 2 will be 0.5. Y of 2, x of 2 by 2. So y of 2 will be x of 1. Next, third one is a time reversal property. See, why it is so simple, because y of t will be x of t. We have to take negative sign this side. Y of 0 will be 0, y of 1 will be x of -1, y of 2 will be x of -2, y of 3 will be x of -3. See this example here, -10, -5, 20 at 5. Shift this. Then this plus 20 will becomes -20. This plus 10 become -10 becomes plus 10. This -5 becomes plus 5. This will be remains same. So this is an example for time reversal properties. What happens in this case? X of n is equal to 4, 3, 1, 2, 9, 10. Here n of 0, let's take n is equal to 0 at 1. We have to flip this. So what we will get? Okay, put that one here. Flip this value to this side. Means 3, 4. Now what? Flip this entire values into this side. Then 2, 9, 10. Like this. This is the measure. Next, see this. This is a right shift. Let's we discuss about the right shift. X of 3t, what happens to x of 3t? X of shifted by 3 means 3 into t of -3. X of t will be shifted by right shifted by 3 means x of t minus 3. If I into x of 90 plus 3 means right shifted by 3 means 5 into x of 90 minus 3 into minus of 3. It is about right shift. Next we will discuss about the compress. X of 3t minus 9 means divided by 2, multiply with 2. What you will get? 60 minus 9. Compress by 20, it will become 6 of 2t means x of t will be x of 2t. X of 90 plus 4 means it will becomes 9 into 2 will be x of 18t plus 4. Next, time reversal. In time reversal, what happens? X of 90 plus 7 means x of minus 90 plus 7. X of t will be x of minus t. X of minus 3t plus 2 means x of plus 3t plus 2. This is about time reversal, compression and the right shifts. Periodic. X of t plus 2 will be x is equal to 2. Yes, x is equal to x of t. Repeat at it will repeats at the regular intervals of time. Signal must exist from -infinity to +infinity on t axis. For examples are sin omega naught t, cos omega naught t, and e to the power of j omega naught t. If the t is a periodic, then x of t plus t caps t is equal to x of t. What happens in discrete? X of n will be 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1 means we have to see at what value it is repeating. At it is 0, 1, 2, 3, it is so on. At 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. At 4, it is repeating. 5 is repeating here. At value of 4. So the period is 4. Time period should be always will be the integer. X of small n plus n is equal to x of n. Let's solve some problems. Sine of 5 pi by 7 into n. Take omega naught will be 5 by 7. 5 pi by 7. What is the formula? Omega naught n is equal to 2 pi m. So what is omega naught? 5 pi by 7 into n is equal to 2 pi m. Pi get cancels. N is equal to 7 to the 14 by 5 into m, where m value will be 5. So take this 5 here. N is equal to 14 by 5 into 5. 5 get cancels. N is equal to 14. Next, find the period of the cos 2 cos 40t. So period of the 40t will be 2 pi divided by 40. 2 ones are 2 20s. Therefore pi by 2. Answer will be pi by 2. Period of 2 sine of 4 pi n, because it is a non-periodic, because here we have taken the n value, not periodic. Next, find the periodic of e to the power of j into 3 pi 8. 3 pi divided by 8 into n. We know that omega naught here will be 3 pi by 8. Omega naught into n is equal to 2 pi m. 3 pi by 8 into caps n is equal to 2 pi m. Cancel this pi. We'll get n is equal to 8 to the 16 by 3 into m. Here m is equal to 3. N is equal to 16 by 3 into 3 will be, our answer will be n is equal to 16. Next problem. See this, sin 20 pi t cos plus cos 30 pi t plus sin 50 pi t. Here the t1 will be 2 pi divided by 20 pi. This get cancels. 2 ones are 2 tens. T1 is equal to 1 by 10. T2 is equal to 2 pi divided by 30 pi. T2 will be 1 by 15. T3 is equal to 2 pi by 50 pi. T3 will be 1 by 25 pi. Let's find out that T1 by T2 will be 1 by 10 divided by 1 by 15. So 15 by 10 will be 3 by 2. Next, find out T1 by T3. T1 will be 1 by 10. T3 will be 1 by 25. Therefore, 25 by 10 will be 5 by 2. Let's take the LCM. Here the LCM will be remains same. 2. LCM will be 2. Then multiply this to next find out the period. Period T0 is equal to alpha into T1, where alpha will be the 2. LCM is alpha. 2 into T1 will be 1 by 10. Therefore, the answer will be 1 by 5. Therefore, the period will be 1 by 5. Next, second one, sin 40 pi t plus cos 30 pi t plus e to the power of j 50 pi t. Let's find out the T1 just similar to the above problem. T is equal to 2 pi by 40 T1. T2 is equal to 2 pi divided by 30 pi. T3 is equal to 2 pi divided by 50 pi. So we will get a T1 as a 1 by 20, T2 1 by 15, T3 will be 1 by 25. Let's solve T1 by T2 will be 1 by 20 divided by 1 by 15. Therefore, it will be 15 by 20. Therefore, the answer will be 3 by 4. T1 by T3. Here the 1 by 20 divided by 1 by 25. Therefore, 25 divided by 20 means 5 by 4. Let's take the LCM. LCM here will be the 4. Let's the LCM is a 4 means let's find out the T0. T0 is equal to alpha into T1, where alpha value will be 4 into T1 will be 1 by 20. So 4 ones are 4 5s are. Therefore, the value will be 1 by 5. Therefore, the value will be T0 is equal to 1 by 5. Next, third one, sin root 3t plus sin 3t. Sin is always periodic. Remember, sin, cos and e to the power of j values are always periodic. T1 is equal to 2 pi by root 3. T2 will be 2 pi by 3. T1 by T2 will be 2 pi by root 3 divided by 2 pi by 3. What you will get after solving? 3 divided by root 3. So it will get cancels means root 3 will be remains. Therefore, the root 3 is not an integer number. Hence, the given period is not periodic. Next, fourth, sin root 3t plus cos 2 into root 3t. Plus T1 will be 2 pi by root 3. T2 will be 2 pi by 2 into root 3. T1 by T2. T1 will be 2 pi by root 3 divided by T2 will be 2 pi by 2 into root 3. Therefore, it will be when you will get cancel all this, you will get 2 by 1. Therefore, the LCM will be 1. To find out the T0, T0 is equal to alpha into T1, where alpha will be the 1. Alpha into T1 will be 2 pi by root 3. Therefore, the answer will be 2 pi by root 3. It is a periodic. Next, find the period of the y of n is equal to cos of 13n plus sin of 2 pi n, where pi is not in this. We are not getting a pi value. Pi value is absent in this. Therefore, it is a given problem is a non-periodic. Next, find the period of the y of n is equal to e to the power of j 3 pi by 4 into n, e to the power plus e to the power of j into 2 pi by 5 into n. Let's find out the omega naught. N is equal to 2 pi m. N1 is equal to 2 pi m divided by omega naught. N1 is equal to 2 pi m divided by 3 pi by 4. So solve this, you will get 8 pi with 3 into m, where m is equal to 3. So substitute m as a 3. 3 get cancelled. N1 will be 8. Next, to find out for this, omega naught square is equal omega naught into n2 is equal to 2 pi m. N2 is equal to 2 pi m divided by omega naught. N2 is equal to 2 pi m divided by omega naught is 2 pi by 5. N2 is equal to 5. Therefore, the N2 value will be 5. Now we have gotten N1 and N2. Ratio will be N1 by N2, 8 by 5. LCM will be 5. To find out the periodicity, period N is equal to 5 into N1. 5 into N1 will be 8. Therefore, the value will be 40. Hence, this is the periodic. We will discuss about energy and power signals. There are mainly three types of signals: energy signal, power signal, neither energy or nor power signals. How to identify the given signal is a neither energy and nor power signal means if any value of a signal which will touch us to the infinity, then that types of signals are called as a neither energy or nor power signals. How to find out that a given signal is a power signal? There are mainly two criteria. First, signal should be periodic, always periodic, and a signal which has a constant magnitude for a infinite duration. That types of signals are called as a power signal. For example, will be U of t. Third one, energy signals. If the magnitude of the signals is indicated from minus infinity to plus infinity, at that time, if we get a finite value, then that type of signals are called as a energy signals. Next, find the whether the next solve some problems which are related to the signals, types of signals that may be energy signal or power signal or neither energy or nor power signals. See this problem here. It is from it has a finite numbers. See, therefore that is a energy signal. Next, x of t is equal to 1 by t into u of t. See this. It is gradually decreasing, but it is decreasing. It is not a decaying. It has a constant value here. Therefore, it is a neither energy or nor power signals. See this. It is varying from minus 10 to plus 10. It is a energy signal. See this. In this it is at 1.0 and it is not decaying completely. It has a constant value. Therefore, that is a energy signal. Next, this is also an energy signal because it is starting from 1.0 and it is not decaying. It is continuing at a fixed value. It's an energy signal. See this. In this x of t is equal to 1 by t means the signal is like this, where t is equal to 0, it will be infinity. Therefore, it is a neither energy or nor power signal. Let's see, we solve with the formulas. Energy x of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to plus infinity mod of x of t whole square into dt. It will be remain same for n. Let's solve some one problem. See this. It is a gradually decreasing. Therefore, this is a gradually decreasing. At some point, it is a constantly moving. Therefore, this is a energy signal. See this. In this minus infinity to plus infinity, e to the power of minus 3t 4t whole square into dt. See this. Here you integrate the above equation. You will get e to the power of minus 60 into dt. Take my minus 1 by 6 outside. You will remains here. You will e to the power of minus infinity. First substitute as e to the power of minus infinity, and another time substitute as 0. You will get e to the power of minus infinity will be 0. E to the power of 0 will be 1. Therefore, the answer will be 1 by 6. See this graph. It is the width and it is the height. So, energy is equal to square it and find out the area. Integration of 0 to w h square into dt. Therefore, h square into w. For this flow graph, see this square and integrate. Height will be h square into w. Therefore, h square into w divided by 3. This is also same. Here the h square into w divided by 3. See, in this, find out here the h by w into t is equal to integration of 0 to w h square by w square t square into dt. Take this outside, h square by w square. Here substitute the value w cube by 3 minus 0. Therefore, h square into w divided by 3 because 3 get cancels. Therefore, the h square into w by 3. See this problem. X of t is equal to find a rectangle of t by 20. Find energy. Therefore, it is varying from minus 10 to plus 10 because the denominator value will be 20 means minus 10 to plus 10. So, this is the numerator value will be 5. So, h square into w, h value will be 5. 5 whole square into 20. 25 into 20 will be 500. Therefore, the answer will be 500. See this, in this it is varying from plus 5 to plus 25, and the above value will be 5, means it is equal to E is equal to H square into W by 3, 5 whole square into 20 divided by 3, 25 into 20 divided by 3, so the value will be 166. Another so we please, I have a doubt in this problem, because I got two different values for this above problem. E is equal to H square into W by 3 is equal to 15 whole square into 20, that is also same by 3, but 5 into 15 into 20 will be 1500. Once you people check this problem once again, I got two different values. Orthogonal signals. If x1 of t and x2 of t are such that integration of minus infinity to plus infinity, x1 of t into x2 of t into dt is equal to 0, then the signal is called as a orthogonal. See some examples. See this signal. You see this both signal. It is starting from 0 to 5. And the below signal is starting from 7 to 20. So here also 0, here also 0. Therefore the product will be 0, always 0. x1 and x2 are orthogonal signals. X of t is equal to 4 into rectangle of t by 100. Find the energy. Therefore minus in the denominator is 100, means minus 52 plus 50 at above will be 4. Therefore h square into w. H square means height will be 4. 4 whole square into 50 into 50 will be 50 plus 50 will be 100. Therefore 4 4 is 16 into 100. Therefore answer will be 1600. Next one, x of t is equal to 4 into rectangle of t by 100. Find the px. So the value will be 0, because e into x1 plus e into x2, maybe e is equal to e into x1 plus x2 is false. It is true when x1 and x2 are orthogonals. E into x1 plus e into x2 is equal to e into x1 plus e into x2. Let's see the some power signals. What are the power signals? We know that formula P is equal to limit t is equal to infinity 1 by 2t integration of minus infinity to plus infinity mod of x of t whole square into dt. If P is equal to n is equal to infinity, 1 divided for n, 2n plus 1, summation of n is equal to minus n to n mod of x of n whole square. Let's P is equal to limit t is equal to infinity 1 by 2t integration of minus t to t x of t whole square into dt, means let's t is equal to 1 by 2 t is equal to infinity and 1 by 2 pi into integration of 0 to t x of t whole square will be, answer will be 1 into dt. P is equal to limit t is equal to tends to 1 divided by 2 pi into pi cut cancels, the value p value will be 1 by 2. Next, x of n is equal to 1 2 3 4 so on. It is repeating at 1 it is repeating. Therefore p is equal to 1 by 4 summation of n is equal to 0 to 3 x of n into whole square. P is equal to 1 by 4. At 4th it is repeating, means 1 by 4 into 1 whole square, 2 whole square, 3 whole square and 4 whole square. So p is equal to 1 by 4 into 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16. Therefore the value will be p is equal to 30 by 4. Find the power of the complex exponential signal e to the power of j into omega naught t. P is equal to 1 by t naught integration of 0 to t naught mod of e to the power of j into omega naught into t whole square into dt. So the value will be p is equal to 1. Next, find the power of the given below signal. First see this signal varying from minus 5 to 5. It has a 5 difference. So the period is plus 10, because 5 will be plus, 5 and 5 will be plus. If we do 5 plus 5 means 10, so the period is regulating at the 10 value. Power will be 1 by 10 integration of minus 5 to plus 5 x square t into dt. 1 by 10 into h square into w into 1 by 3. Here height will be 10 into w will be 10 into 1 by 3. So the answer will be 100 by 3. Let's discuss about even signals and odd signals. Even signal, x of t is equal to x of minus t, x of n is equal to x of minus n, x of 2t is equal to x of minus 2t. It is the formula. If our even signal formula is x of t is equal to x of minus t. Odd signal, x of t is equal to minus of x into minus t. So this is the odd signal. For example, x of 2t means is equal to x of minus 2t. Let's see, even into even is always even, odd into odd is odd, odd into even is even, odd into odd is odd. It is for multiplication. When it comes to plus even will be even, odd plus odd will be odd, Odd plus even will be neither even or nor odd signals. See this, minus infinity to plus infinity, x of t into dt is equal to 0. Let's see the signals, whether these are even signals or odd signals. In this, see the flow of waves will be, this is the odd signal flowing like this is will be the even signal. It is flowing like a straight line. It is the neither even or nor odd. See this below. In this, it is flowing like this is the even signal. In this, it has in a different dimensions, therefore it is a odd signal. This is also odd signal, it is flowing like this is also odd signal because it has a straight lines. This is a odd signal. Next, even signal formula, xc of n is equal to x of n plus x of minus n by 2. For odd signal, x of not n is equal to x of n into minus of x of minus n divided by 2. Xc for t, xc of t is equal to x of t plus x of minus t divided by 2. X naught of n is x naught of t will be x of t minus x of t divided by 2. It is an even part, it is an odd part. Even and odd signals are orthogonals. X of t is equal to x of t into x naught of t means x of n is equal to x of n and x naught of n. Energy of x of t is equal to 10. Then find out the energy of the 4x minus 4x 2t plus 5 minus 4x into 2t plus 5 minus 4 whole square into 10 into 1 by 2. Therefore, the answer will be 80. Find out the energy of the given signal. Integration of minus infinity to t, 2 into delta of t plus 3 minus delta of t minus 6 into dt. First find out the location. T is equal to minus 3, it will be the 0, it will be the plus 6. So is equal to height into width. 2 whole square into 3 plus 1 whole square into 6. 4 into 3 plus 6. Answer will be 18. So height will be the 2 at minus 3. Height will be the 1 at it will be 6. Find out the energy of the given signal. Y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t, 3 into delta of t plus 7 minus 2 into delta of t minus delta of t minus 7 into dt. T will be, the location will be minus 7. The location is plus 7. The location at this is 0. Height square into w plus height square into w. Height square into w we have to take like this, where height will be the 3 whole square, width will be the 7. Therefore, 3 square into 7 plus here height will be the 1 whole square into width will be the 7. So, solve this, you will get E energy will be the 70. Here, width will be the minus 7, height will be the 3. Width will be the plus 7, height will be the 1. Next, fourth. Find the power of the given signal. X of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t. Delta of t at t is equal to 0. Delta of t plus t into 3 into delta of t minus 4 into dt. Let's find out the location. T will be the 0 at this. T is plus 4 at this. These are two are the locations. Let's power signal. Let's calculate. P is equal to limit of t tends to infinity 1 by 2 pi integration of minus t to plus t x square into t. P is equal to 1 by 2 pi integration of 0 to 4 at 1 into dt at 1 into dt. Let integration of 4 to t at 4 whole square into dt. And limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2 pi. It will be remains the same and it will be the remains same. Limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2 pi. It will be the 4 plus 16 at a t minus 4. Therefore, 16 by 2 will be 8. Answer will be the 8. Find the power of the e to the power of jt. E to the power of jt value will be 1. X of n is equal to 1 by 2 to the power of n into un. If the x naught of n is odd part of x of n, then x naught of 4 what? X naught of n is equal to, we know that formula, x of for odd, x of n into x of n minus of x of minus n divided by 2. So substitute 1 by 2. So we will get x naught of n is equal to 1 by 2 to the power of n into un minus 1 by 2 to the power of n into minus n into u of minus n divided by 2. So at n is equal to 4, what happens? At n is equal to 4, 1 by 2 whole to the power of 4. At 4 into 4 will be 1. 1 by 2 to the power of minus 4 and 4 at minus 4 will be the 0. Therefore, at n is equal to 4, 1 by 2 into the power of 4 divided by into 1 divided by 2. Therefore, the answer will be 1 by 2 whole to the power of 5. At x naught they have asked at 4. So we have resolved at 4. Next, we will discuss about conjugate symmetric. What is about conjugate? Say x of t is equal to x of minus t into conjugate. Anti-conjugate symmetric. X of t is equal to minus of x of minus t into conjugate. Complex signals. Minus a plus jb. A plus jb conjugate is equal to a minus jb. To find out this magnitude will be square root of a square plus b square. Tan inverse of b by a. Real part always even, imaginary part is always odd. Phi t is equal to phi minus phi into minus t. Or it is also defined as a phase. Next one, if the signal is conjugate symmetric, then real part is always even, odd part is always odd, magnitude part is even, and phase plot is odd. Magnitude plot is even. Even and odd part of conjugate. X of t is equal to x of t plus x of minus t conjugate divided by 2 plus x of t minus x of minus t conjugate divided by 2. It is a conjugate symmetric part. It is a conjugate anti-symmetric part. So x of n is equal to x of n plus x of minus n conjugate divided by 2 plus x of n minus of x of n, x of minus n conjugate divided by 2. Let's find out the conjugate of the given problem. 3j, 5 plus 2j, 2j, 3j. So x of minus n conjugate means it will becomes minus 3j. 5 minus 2j. 2 minus j. Minus 3j. It doesn't change. This is an integer. Systems and types of systems. Let's discuss about types of systems and systems. Memory systems and memoryless systems. What are memoryless systems? If we have a system where the present output only depends on the present input, that types of systems are called as a memoryless systems. What are the memory systems? If we have a system where the present output depends on input rather than the present input, that's our types of signals are called as a memory systems. See this. Here y of t is equal to x of t whole square. At t is equal to 0, it will be 0. At t is equal to 1, it will be the 1. It is a memoryless. It is examples for a memoryless. For memory, y of t is equal to x of t whole square means y of 2 is equal to 2 square will be 4. 3 square will be 9. Therefore, these types of problems are called as a memory systems. This is a memory system. Y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t by x of tau into d tau. It is a memory system or a dynamic system. Y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t x of tau into d tau. Y of at 0, it will be minus infinity to 0 x of tau into d tau. It is a memory system. Y of t is equal to x square into t. It is a memoryless system. Y of t is equal to x of t plus sin of t plus 4. It is not a, in this while solving these problems, it is not an input. See only this. Y of t is equal to x of t. Therefore, it is a memoryless. Y of t is equal to sin of x of t. This is a memoryless. Because x of t. Y of t is equal to log of x into t. So, it is also memoryless because x of t. There is no value, additional value is connected to the x of t. Y of t is equal to x of t whole square plus cos of t plus 10. See, this is the input, this is the output. X of t, y of t where t is a constant. Therefore, that is also memoryless. Y of t is equal to cos of xt plus 4. It is also memoryless. Y of t is equal to x of t plus square root of x of t. It is also memoryless. Y of t is equal to 5xt into 5 into x of t plus 2 into log of x of t into square root of plus square root of x of t. It is also memoryless. Y of t is equal to 5x minus of t plus minus t plus 5. It is also memoryless or dynamic. See this. Y of t is equal to 3 into 2t plus 1. See there, t is not constant because t is multiplied with 2. Therefore, it is a memory system. Y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to plus t x of tau into d tau. It is a dynamic. Y of t is equal to differentiation of x t will be dynamic. Let's discuss about causal and non-causal systems. What is a causal system? Present output should not be depends on the future input, are called as a causal system. Anti-causal system, present output should depends on the future input, are called as a causal systems. Non-causal system, if the two definitions are not satisfied, then it is called as a non-causal. That types of signals are called as a non-causal signals. Let's see. Y of t is equal to x of minus 5t plus 4 x of t into 2x into 3t. See here t is not constant because t is multiplied with minus 5, therefore it is a dynamic. If we put the 0, y of 0 will be x of 0 plus x of 4, x of 0 and 20x of 0, because these two are these this one is a past and these two are present, therefore it is a non-causal. Y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to 2t x of tau into d tau. It is a dynamic. Y of 0 is equal to integration of minus infinity to 0 x of tau into d tau, where output at t naught is depends on the input from minus infinity to 2 past input and present output. Y of 1 is equal to minus infinity to 2 x of tau into d tau, where output at t is equal to 1, which will depends on minus infinity to 2. It is also non-causal. Y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t x of tau into d tau. It is a dynamic. Y of 0 is equal to minus infinity to 0 x of tau into 0 x of tau into d tau. It is a past and present are present. Both past is also present and present is also present. Therefore, it is a causal. Y of 1 is equal to minus infinity to plus 1 x tau into d tau. It is also causal. Y 2 is equal to minus infinity to plus 2 x of tau into d tau. It is also causal. Next, y of n is equal to x of n whole square. So put 0, y of 0 will be x0, y of 1 will be x1, y of 2 will be 4. Therefore, it is a non-causal and a dynamic. Y of t is equal to minus infinity to t x of t by 20 d tau. It is a causal or static. Next, y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t x of tau by 2 into dt. Take alpha as a t by tau by 2, d tau is equal to 2 into d alpha. Integration of minus infinity to t by 2, 2x into alpha into d alpha. Put at 0, at 1. It becomes a past and a future. Therefore, it is a non-causal. Fifth, y of t is equal to mod of x of t. Y of 0 will be x of 0. Y of minus 1 is plus 1. Y of minus 2 here is a plus 2 become. Therefore, it is a non-causal. Y of t is equal to cos of x into t plus 2 into sin of t plus 4. First take 0, cos 0, at 1 it cos of x1, at 2 it will be x of 2. There is no change with respect to x, therefore it is a causal. Y of n is equal to summation of minus infinity to n into x of m. It is a causal. Y of n is equal to summation of minus infinity to n into x of n. It is a non-causal. Next, y of n is equal to summation of m is equal to minus infinity to n is equal to n of n minus 4 x of m. It is also causal and dynamic. Y of 1 is equal to minus infinity to minus 3 here, and y of minus 1 it is varying from minus infinity to 5 because it is a causal. See in this y of t is output and x of t is input. Y of n is equal to summation of m is equal to n plus 5 at up to infinity x of m. First we solve put the n is equal to 0. So m is equal to 5 to infinity x of m. At y is equal to 1 we will get m is equal to 6 to infinity x of m. At y is equal to 2 we will get m is equal to 7 to infinity. Therefore it is anti-causal or dynamic because the output is depends on the future input. Next, y of t is equal to mod of x of t. It is a causal. Y of t is equal to differentiation always causal. Next we will discuss about linear and non-linear. If we do any non-linear equation on input, then that system is called as a non-linear. Y of t is equal to x of t whole square. It is a non-linear. Y of t is equal to 1 divided by x of t is equal to x of t is also non-linear. Superposition theorem. If x1 is equal to x2, x2 is equal to y2. If x1 is equal to y1, x2 is equal to y2. If the input a into x1 plus a into b into x2, then if output is a into y1 plus b into y2, then the system follows superposition theorem. Then the types of systems are called as a linear systems. See here, if x1 is equal to if x1 is y1 and x2 is y2, if like that, if input a into x1 plus b into x2, then if output is a into y1 plus b into y2, then that system will follow superposition theorem. Then that systems are called as a linear systems. Next, Let's see some examples. Y of t is equal to x of t, x into t square. X1 of t is equal to y1 of t is equal to x1 of t whole square. X t whole, yes, x t square, sorry. X2 t is equal to y2 of t is equal to x2 t square. A into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t is equal to a into x1 of t square plus b into x2 of t square. See, this is compared with a into y1 plus b into y2. Let's y of n is equal to x n of x into n cube. It is a linear. Y of t is equal to cos of x into t. It is a non-linear. Y of t is equal to mod of t is a linear. Y of t is equal to mod of x of t will be the non-linear. Y of t is equal to log of xt. It is a non-linear. Y of t is equal to 1 divided by x of t will be also non-linear. Here the x should not contain any values. If x is multiple or combined with any other variables like cos x, log x, then that types of systems are called as a non-linear. You should get only, see in this, linear means t should not be x should not be multiplied with any types of variables cos x, log x, or x of t. These types of systems are called as a linear. This is non-linear. This is non-linear. This is non-linear. This is also non-linear. This is a linear. It is not multiplied with any other variables. Next, 2 into y of t is equal to cos of xt. So, x1 of t is equal to y1 of cos of x1 of t. x2 of t is equal to cos of x2 of t. Let's see. A into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t is equal to cos of a into x1 of t plus b into x2 of t. Therefore, a into y1 plus b into y2. This is not a correct answer. This is not equal to a into cos of x1 plus b into cos of x2. Therefore, y of t is equal to mod of x of t. System output is equal to mode of input. X1 is y into x1 will be y1 is equal to mod of x1. X2 will be y2 is equal to mod of x2. So a into x1 plus b into x2 will be output mod of a into x1 plus b into x2. This is also not equal. We can't separate these two. So I will prove this. Take 5 into minus 3 minus 2 into 4. So we will get here 23. If we split this, what happens? 5 into 3 and minus 2 into 4, it will become 7. Therefore, 23 is not equal to 7. Therefore, it is not possible. It is a not obvious. It is not a correct. Yt is equal to 2x plus 5. Yt is equal to 2x plus 5 straight line. Output input plus 5. Output is equal to 2 into input plus 5. 2 times of input plus 5. X1 will be the 2 into x1 plus 5. X2 will be the 2 into x2 plus 5. A into x1 plus a into b into x2 will be 2 into a into x1 plus b into x2 plus 5. So multiply this 2 into a into x1 plus 2 into b into x2 plus 5. A into a, take a outside, 2 into x1 plus 5. Take b outside, 2 into x2 plus 5. It is a non-linear. Next, yt is equal to 2x of t plus 2. It is a non-linear. Yt is equal to 3 into x. Here the x is not multiplied with any other variables like cos, sine, logarithm. Therefore, it is a non-linear. It is also non-linear because it has a constant value 9. See here, this is also non-linear because it has only a t value, t variable. Y of t is equal to sin t into x of t. Output, this is also linear because there is no multiplied with linear. So y of t is equal to x of t square. There is no any other variables, therefore it is also non-linear. This is a linear. This is a linear. This is the non-linear because log is multiplied. Next, y of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t x of tau into d tau e into y1 plus b into y2. Non-linear linear operation. Output is equal to minus infinity to t input into tau into d tau. X1 of t is equal to minus integration of minus infinity to t x1 of tau into d tau is equal to y1. X2 of t is equal to integration of minus infinity to t x2 of tau into d tau is equal to y2. A into x1 plus b into x2 is equal to integration of minus infinity to t a into x1 of tau plus b into x1 of tau into d tau. Take a outside, integration of minus infinity to t a x1 of tau into d tau plus b into integration of minus infinity to t x2 of tau into d tau. Therefore, a into y1 plus b into y2. Next, a into y of t is equal to x into log of t, linear, because x is not multiplied with any other variables. So y of t is equal to 2 into x, here multiplied with the 2, therefore it is a non-linear. Y of t is equal to it is multiplied with the whole square, there is also non-linear. Y of t is equal to this is also contains a whole to the power of n, it is also non-linear. Y of t is equal to x to the power of m, it is a linear because x has is a constant. Y of t is equal to non-linear because x is multiplied with the log. Y of t is equal to cos of x of t, here non-linear, it is cos is multiplied. Y of t is equal to sin into x of t, non-linear. Y of t is equal to x into sin of t, linear. Here x is constant, it is also linear, Next, y of t is equal to differentiation of x of t, it is a linear operation. Y of t differentiation of x square into dt is a non-linear because x square of differentiation. Y of t is equal to double differentiation of x of t, linear. Y of t into triple differentiation is also non-linear because cos is present. Next, discuss about a time variant and a time invariant systems. If a t is destructed, then time variant. If the t, you should see that t, if t is constant, it is not multiplied with any other things, then that type of signals are called as a time variant. If not destructed by anything, then that type of the signals are called as a time invariant. See here, t is a constant, it is a time variant. Time invariant. In this t become t square, it is a time variant. In this t become mod of t, it is a time invariant. Here t is a constant, therefore it is a time invariant. Here the x of t, here minus is multiplied, therefore it is a time variant. X of t plus 5, here t is a constant, is a time invariant. In this 3 is multiplied with the 3, therefore it is a time variant. Y of t is equal to x of t minus 3, here t is independent, it is a time invariant. Y of t is equal to minus t, it is a time variant because minus is multiplied with a t. Y of t is equal to x of t plus 5, it is a time invariant because t is a constant. If we multiply or add any time dependent signals with the input, then the time invariant. Y of t is equal to x of t plus cos of t, it will be the time variant. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel.